Hey y'all, it's Bree here. I got Josh and David here with me to help demonstrate all of your practice today. Make sure you check in so you get your credit for your workout on the app, and drop your city in the comments. Let us know where you're practicing today. And before we get started, just one little thing I want to say is if you've never done yoga, this is your first time practicing, or you haven't done it in a while, this one is like the perfect place to start. It's really chill. It's not going to be intense or anything crazy like that. And we're doing everything with you. So just stick with us. If you get lost, you can always rest and we'll let you know where to go from there. So we'll get started. Hands on the knees. We'll sit up nice and tall, close the eyes. And we'll just take a moment to slow down our breathing. So start to check in with your inhales and your exhales. And so throughout our practice today, we'll have movements attached to a breath. So we'll inhale, do one movement, we'll exhale, do another movement. So it's really important that we are connected with the breath, because throughout our day, we typically don't really pay attention to it. It's like second nature. We're just chilling, we're breathing. So really use this next 30 minutes just to focus on breathing. That's one of the most important things about yoga. Good job, y'all. One more moment of stillness before we move on. Nice. You can blink the eyes open. We're going to move it on over to a child's pose. So come up on the hands and knees first, and then take the knees out just a little farther than normal, so maybe as wide as your mat. Toes are touching. Then take the hips back to your heels. Walk your hands out so you're moving to a child's pose. Relax the forehead or the chin down onto the mat, whatever's more comfortable for you. Good, and then check back in with your breathing here. Really relax. So we're going to work in the hips and the hip flexors. We'll do a little shoulder work. So really focus and breathe in on those areas. Good, one more breath in this child's pose. Good, on your next inhale, start to walk your hands up. So you're just sitting up on your shins. We're going to move into some cat and cow. So back on hands and knees. Wrists are right under the shoulders. The knees are right under the hips. So this is where really connecting with your breath comes in. On an inhale, we're going to drop our bellies. So drop your belly towards the floor. Pelvis lifts up. Roll the shoulders back. Look forward. So there's a lot going on there. Good. As you exhale, round the spine out. So upper back towards the ceiling. Pelvis tilts down. And then look towards your knees. Then we'll just take a few rounds of that on your own breath, or you can stay with us. Inhale, drop the belly down, roll the shoulders back, gazes forward. Really nice movement for your spine. Exhale, round the back up, tuck the tailbone, look down at the knees. Good job. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round it out. Really press down into the hands. Round that upper back. Good. One more. Inhale. Drop the belly down. Roll the shoulders. And exhale. Round the spine. Tuck the tailbone. Beautiful. Inhale. Send it back to neutral. And then walk the hands back so you're sitting on your shins. So we're going to move into a pose. It's called broken toe pose. Sounds awful. It's not as bad as it sounds. So just lean forward on your hands, tuck your toes under, and then sit back on your heels. So make sure your pinky toe is on the mat. So all 10 toes are touching the floor. And this is going to stretch out the arches of your feet. We're going to be here for a while. We're going to do some shoulder work, kind of take your mind off of your feet. If it ever gets like too much, too painful, and you're like, no, I'm good with that, just come down and you'll sit here and still do the shoulder work with us. But try to stay up on the toes as long as you can. So inhale, right arm just reaches right across the body. Left arm gently pulls the right arm in towards you. And then check back in with your breathing. And then maybe as we hold it, you can gently press into the left hand And bring that right arm a little closer to you. So checking in with the shoulders. One more deep breath. Good, exhale and release. And we'll switch. Inhale, left arm across and left hand, right hand pulls it in towards you. And check back in with your breathing. Keep the inhales and the exhales the same length. You got one more breath. Maybe gently press into the right hand a little bit. If not, you're good where you are. Good, exhale and release, let it go. So we're gonna move into eagle. There's a few options here. We'll start with the easiest one. If your toes are struggling, y'all, you can go right here. That's cool. So eagle arms, we'll start, both arms reach out, so you're kind of like in a V. And then we'll cross right arm under left. So cross at the elbows. The elbows are touching. And then bend the arms up. Good job. No, that's weird. So if this is cool, you can stay here. If you can touch the back of the hands together, touch them. If you can go around and grab your other hand, grab. If you can connect with your thumb, stay there. If all of that is like, what? Way too much. Go elbows together, and this is where you'll stay. So palms together, elbows together, and that's cool. If not, you're wherever you are with your eagles. And on an inhale, lift the elbows up, so as high as you can. Lift, inhale, and as you exhale, elbows down, round the spine. So we're really getting in the upper back. Inhale, elbows up. Beautiful. Exhale, round it down. Good job, y'all. You got one more. Inhale. And exhale, round down. Nice. On an inhale, unravel, release. You can stretch it behind your back. We'll move on, other side. So right arm is on top, left elbows down, cross first, bend them up. If you can, touch palms. If you're just touching back of hands, you can grab thumbs, or you can stick with just elbows together. It can get intense. So wherever you are, you got it. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, elbows down, round it out. Good, inhale, elbows up. Exhale, round it down. Good job, y'all. One more. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, round it down. Good, inhale, unravel, release, stretch it out. I'm going to turn around so y'all can see my arms. So we're going to move into, y'all can stay that way, y'all are good. Right arm, left arm, palm faces out. So palm is out. Here you go. So left hand is right there. Right arm reaches up, and then right palm is on your back. Yep. So you can stay here, like if they're not touching, that's cool. If you can start to get them together, wiggle the hands together. Like they don't have to touch, it's fine. If not. So from here, as you inhale, try to reach the elbows back. So draw the elbows back. Chest is really forward. Okay, you got one more breath. Inhale. Exhale and release, and we'll just switch. So right arm bends back, palm facing out. Left arm reaches up, palm faces your back. So one side might be better than the other. You might can connect on one side, or one side's worse, and you can keep them apart. You got 2 breaths, so inhale. Good. Exhale. On your next inhale, maybe send the elbows back, chest forward. Exhale. Good. Inhale and just release. Stretch it out. Good. If you're still up on the toes, you can let them go. Take the knees wide. We're going to head back to our child's pose, so where we started. Wide knees, toes touch. Walk the hands out. Forehead is down. Good, so really relieving some pressure on the lower back here, opening up the hips. So as you inhale, walk both of your hands over to the left. So both hands reach over to the left and breathe into your right side body. So you're looking for that deep side stretch. Good, inhale, walk it through center, both hands over to your right. Breathe into the left side. Good, inhale, take it back to the left. Keep breathing, y'all. Check back in. Inhale, take it through center, over to the right. One more time. And inhale, back to center. Hold it there one more time before we start moving. So one last moment of really stillness before we get into our warm-up, constant movement. One more inhale. As you exhale, press into the hands. We'll start to lift up, tuck the toes under, pick the hips up. We're going downward facing dog. So if your hamstrings are really tight, keep a deep bend in the knees. You can take them as wide as your mat. That'll also relieve the hamstrings. And then you can start to bend one knee deeply and straighten the other out. And then just walk it back and forth. Good. One more deep breath in this downward facing dog. On your next exhale, bend the knees really deeply. Bend the knees. Look at your hands. And then start to walk your feet up to meet your hands. So step, 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 as much as you need to get there. When you're there, inhale, press the shins, lift up halfway so your spine is really stretched out. Nice. Exhale, fold forward, deep bend in your knees so your hamstrings are relaxed. Good. Inhale, palms together, reach up, look up at your hands. And exhale, hands down to your heart. Good. So we're going to move into some sun salutations. We'll do two, and they're just alike. We'll call them. So it's a constant movement and a constant breath. So exhale all of your breath. And as we inhale, palms together, reach up, look up at your hands. Exhale, fold forward, deep bend in your knees. Keep it really relaxed. Inhale, lift up halfway, press the shins. Good job. As you exhale, hands down to the mat, step back, high plank. We're going to lower down to our knees, but keep your hips lifted in the air. Bend the elbows, chest drops down. So hips are up, but there's a reason. As you inhale, press up, cobra. Good. Roll the shoulders back. Good. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Nice job. Take a few breaths here. We're going to move through one more of those so you just know where you're going. Inhale. Exhale if you need to walk it out. One more inhale. And as you exhale, bend the knees, look forward at the hands, start to walk the feet up to meet the hands. And lift halfway up, press the shins, flatten the spine. Exhale and fold forward, deep bend in the knees. Chest to the thighs. Inhale, palms together, look up at your hands. And exhale, hands to your heart. Same thing, y'all. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward, deep bend in the knees. Inhale, lift it halfway, press the shins, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hands down to the mat, step it back, high plank. Nice, lower down to your knees. Keep the hips lifted, drop the chest, bend the elbows. Good. Inhale, bring it up and through, roll the shoulders back, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Nice job, y'all. Walk it out if you need to. If it feels better to stay still, stay still. You got two more breaths. Really press into the pointer finger and the thumb. So you don't want to roll to the outer edges of your wrist. Protect them. Get one more deep breath. And as you exhale, bend the knees, look forward at the hands, start to walk your feet up to your hands. Good job, y'all. When you get there, inhale, press the shins, lift halfway. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale, both arms up, look up at your hands. And exhale, hands down to your heart. We're going to add some lunges in there. Here we go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Check back in with your breath. Keep it with the movements. Inhale, lift up halfway, press the shins. And this is where it changes. As you exhale, hands down to the mat, right foot steps back first, and we drop our right knee. Good. Inhale the arms. Low lunge. Perfect. Good. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Tuck the right toes. Step it back, high plank. And downward facing dog, hips up. Sweet. Inhale, lift the right leg up towards the ceiling. Reach. Good. Exhale, send it up and through. Bend the knee. Right foot in between the hands. There you go. Drop the left knee. Inhale, arms. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Tuck the left toes. This one's a little different. As you inhale, left leg is coming up to meet the right and lift up halfway. Perfect. Exhale and fold. Inhale, both arms up. And exhale, hands down. Y'all, we got one more of those. Inhale. So this is your warm up. Keep the breath with the movement. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, press the shins, lift. Exhale, hands down to the mat, step it back, high plank. Lower down knees first. Keep the hips lifted, drop the chest. Good. Inhale, cobra pose, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Good job, y'all. If you need to drop to child's pose, you can drop down, take one little breather. We're going to move into some standing poses, some balancing work. So now's your little breather. Nice. One more deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Here we go. Inhale, lift the right leg up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, bend the knee, send the right foot up between both hands. Stay up on the ball of the right foot. So get your balance first. Make sure you're grounded there. Inhale, arms reach up, so you're in a high lunge. Nice job. And breathe. So really keep that right knee bent. Keep the integrity in that right knee. One more breath in this. Inhale. And exhale. Drop the hands. Reach behind the back. Inhale. If you can connect and roll the shoulders back, connect. If not, reach them back. It totally works. Keep the chest lifted, shoulders roll. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe, y'all. You got it. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Reach the arms back up. As you exhale, lay the chest on top of the thighs. You reach forward first. Hands down to the mat. Send the right foot back. Downward facing dog. Perfect. So we're doing all of that again on your left, so you know where you're going. Inhale. Left leg reaches up. Exhale. Bend the knees. Send the left foot up between the hands. Get your footing. Catch your balance. When you're there, inhale. High lunge. Again, breathe into it. Really reach with the arms. Don't let them just be chilling. Reach. Strong arms. Strong legs. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Reach the hands behind the back. If you can connect hands, roll the shoulders back and open. Chest is out. Check the left knee. Don't let it straighten. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Arms up. As we exhale, lay the chest on top of the thigh and reach forward. Exhale, exhale. Nice. Hands down to the mat. Step it back. Downward facing dog. So there's where we're starting. We're going to add on to that. There'll be a new movement. We'll return back to downward facing dog and add another new movement. Back to our right side. Inhale. right leg lifts. Exhale, right foot comes up and through. Stay on the ball of the left foot. Once you're there, inhale, high lunge. Good. Exhale, reach back. Maybe connect or just reach. Good. Inhale, reach the arms back up. You have two options here. As you exhale, you can just lower straight down to your left knee. If you need to drop the hands first and then lower to the left knee, that's cool too. We're headed back to our low lunge. So inhale and really press the right knee forward. So you're getting into the hip flexor on that left side. Good. Exhale. Both hands down to the mat. Walk your left hand over so it's right beside the mat. So it comes off of it. As you inhale, right arm opens up to the right. Torso twist towards the right knee. Look up at your hand or keep the neck neutral if it's a little uncomfortable. Breathe, one more breath. Don't forget about it. Exhale, replace the hand back down to the mat, tuck the left toes, hips up and back, downward facing. Sweet, good job y'all. Left side, inhale, here we go. Reach the left foot up. Exhale, bend the knee, send it up and through between both hands. Stay on the ball of the right foot. When you got your footing, inhale, high lunge. Good. Exhale, reach back or connect. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to your low lunge. Either way, you need to get there. If you need to reposition, press that left knee forward. Inhale the arms. Beautiful. Exhale, both hands down to the mat. Start to walk your right hand off of the mat. And as you inhale, left arm opens up. Torso twist to the left knee. You can look up at the left hand. Good job, y'all. Keep breathing. Good. Exhale. Replace both hands down to the mat. Tuck your right toes. Lift the hips up. Send it back. Downward facing dog. Nice. We're headed back to our right. Adding on to that. Inhale. Right leg reaches up. Exhale. Bend the knee. Send it up and through. Stay on the ball of the left. Inhale. High lunge. You got this. Stay with it. Exhale. Reach the arms behind or connect. Inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, lower to your low lunge, whichever way you need to get there. If you need to reposition, go ahead. Really press into the right knee. Inhale. Exhale, both hands to the mat. Creep the left hand off the side of the mat. Inhale. Open up to the right, right arm up. And just one breath here. Nice. Exhale. Both hands back down to the mat. This one's weird. Walk your right hand over towards the right side so your chest is laying right on top of your thigh. And then inhale, left arm reaches up, open up to the left. So now you're really deep into that right side and the front of the left hip. Good. Inhale. And exhale, both hands down to the mat, tuck the left toes, hips up, downward facing dog. Nice. All of that on our left, y'all. Inhale. Left leg reaches up. Exhale, sends it up and through. Bend the knee. Place the foot. Inhale. High lunge. Exhale, reach it back. Nice. Inhale. Arms up. Exhale, move into your low lunge, whichever way you need to get there. Drop it down. Reposition if you need. Inhale the arms and reach. Good. Exhale, both hands down to the mat. Walk the right fingertips over. Inhale, left arm up. Torso towards left knee. Good. Exhale, both hands down to the mat. Keep breathing, y'all are doing great. Left hand, here's the weird one. So torso is on top of the thigh, left hand is off the mat. Inhale, right arm reaches and twist open. Inhale. Exhale, both hands down to the mat. Tuck the right toes. Downward facing dog. Good job, y'all. We're almost through with these standing postures. Inhale, right foot reaches up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, send it up and through. And then this time, we'll just drop the back knee. And then we'll straighten the right leg. So start to walk the hands back. Straighten it as much as you can. So if your hamstring's not going to let you, like mine's not, bend your knee, and that's totally fine. Flex your toes in towards you. Inhale, lengthen up, and as you exhale, fold forward over that leg. So if you can keep it straight and it's not painful for you, go for it. If that's super not happening, bend your knee. Like I have to do that. So really getting into that hamstring on the right. One more breath. Good. Inhale. Start to walk the hands back up. Tuck the left toes. Downward facing dog. Good. That's it. Just that. Left side. Inhale. Reach it up. Exhale. Send it up and through. Left foot down. Drop the right knee, and we'll start to straighten the left leg. Inhale. Lift halfway. Flex the toes in towards you. Good. Exhale and fold. If you need to keep it bent, keep it bent. If you can keep it straight, go for it. One more breath. Y'all got it. Good. Inhale. Start to walk the hands back forward. Tuck the right toes and lift the hips up. Downward facing dog. Nice job, y'all. We're taking it down to do some floor work. So inhale, right leg reaches up. This time as you exhale, bend the knee and you send it forward. You're going to send it to the outside of your right hand. So instead of in between, right foot beside your right hand. Nice. So you have two options. You can stay up and then rock it back and forth. Or you can drop it down to the knee and just hold here. So just take a moment at either one. So you can either rock back and forth. If you've dropped the knee, you can rock side to side. Good, really getting into those hip flexors. All right, we're going to start to heel toe the right foot over. So lift the right arm up just so it can let it get through. Heel toe it all the way over until you can lay down on the side of that right leg. So you'll end up here. Left leg is straight back. If it's not happening, if that left leg won't go straight, you can bend it. So they're both bent. This one's just a little more behind you. So whichever, you can bend it. So sit down on your hip. Yep. Yes, that's it. Both hands by your side. Inhale and press the chest up. Good job. One more breath. Nice. So we're going to roll over on your sitting bones. So really just roll it over. It's nothing fancy. Left leg is straight out. Right leg is bent. So your right foot is touching the right thigh. Left thigh. Good. So from here, inhale, both arms up. And as you exhale, turn towards the right foot and then fold it over. If you need to bend the knee, that's fine. Good. Inhale, reach it back up, and then head back to your downward facing dog. You can just cross over and back up. Good. Inhale, left leg reaches up. And exhale, send it up and through, left hand, left foot outside of your left hand. You can rock it back and forth. If you drop the knee, you can rock it side to side. Just really working into that right side this time. And we'll start to heel toe the left foot over until you can lay it down. One side might be better than the other. And if you need to, bend the right leg instead of keeping it out straight. Yep. Both hands by your side. Inhale, open the chest. Good. And exhale, roll over to the sitting bones. So right leg is out. Left foot is touching the right thigh. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, turn towards the right foot and reach down. and fold. Inhale, walk it up. And now we're gonna move towards the wall. So we're gonna take our mats. The thinner side is gonna be against the wall, so you'll be facing out. So if you have a spot, you can just throw your legs up on the wall. So sit close to the wall. You'll find a way to get up there. All that's gonna happen is you need to be right here. And then you can start to walk the hips towards the wall a little bit. So if it feels better for you to keep it farther away, then keep them farther away. If you need a pillow or a little blanket under your back, that might feel good. So we're gonna give you some options here. First option would be just to stay straight up. And this is where you'll stay. Next option, you can go butterfly, so soles of the feet together and slide them down the wall. So that's really working that inner thighs. If you like keeping the legs straight up, that's fine. You get the benefits from all of these. Or if you want to go a little bit deeper on the inside of your legs, you'll go split. So you'll just let both feet slide down the wall and really let gravity pull the weight of your feet down. So you're not trying to like force your legs down. So those are your options. You got the splits, you got the butterfly, you got the legs up the wall. So we're gonna end the class here. So wherever you are, pick a posture that you could lay in for a few moments. Just be comfortable in it. So close the eyes, let the arms reach up overhead, just let it be really relaxed. Let go of your breathing. Just really start to let it be natural. So if you're at home and you have the time and you can stay in this posture and really rest, I would encourage you to do that. So just breathe, your natural breathing. You're not holding on to anything. Try to keep the mind clear. If you don't really have the time and this was it, that's all you had, we'll start to move forward towards the closing. So we'll bend both knees into the chest. So if you were in the butterfly, bring the knees in, hug them close. And then we'll roll over to our right side. Good. And we'll use the left hand to just gently press you up. So you're back into a comfortable seat where we started. So if you're cross legs, if you like your legs straight out, whatever's most comfortable for you. Close the eyes. We'll take the hands to the knees. Lengthen the spine, and we'll just take one more moment of stillness before we move out and finish out our day. Good. We'll bring the hands together at the heart. And just think of one word that you would like to plan your day around. It could be an emotion, a feeling, or something that you need to get done today. And really let that be your intention for today. Thank you for practicing with us. We hope you had a great yoga class. And thank you for allowing me to lead y'all through it. Namaste.